Hey Pandalings, this is the Black Belt Panda, and in this tutorial video I'm going to show you how to build a Japanese pagoda. And this tutorial is going to be in 3 parts. Part 1, the pagoda itself. Part 2 will be the exterior, which will include a garden not seen in this preview. And Part 3 will include the interior, also not seen in this preview. Okay, so here we are at Tutorial Island, and to get started I've already got a space prepared on the other side over here. And ignore the giant tree for now. That's a work in progress for a future tutorial, which hopefully I'll be able to complete. And all I've done here is prepared a space 27 blocks wide by 27 blocks wide and 4 blocks tall that I've just carved into the ground here. And this will be where the base of the pagoda will rest. And I've used stone bricks to mark out the floor for the base. And I'm going to use stone for the walls. So to get started, all you want to do is surround this entire 27 by 27 area with stone, and you want to make it 4 blocks high. And while I do that, I'm just going to cut out to speed things up. Okay, now that we've got the walls for the base put up, we're going to take some spruce wood planks and fill in along the top level here the entire area. Okay, so we've got the floor in for the first level. We're going to take some nether brick fence. Now, and starting at this edge here, we're going to surround the entire area here just along this stone, so we won't be going over the planks with this nether brick fence. It shouldn't take very long at all. And we're not going to cover the front, so we're going to, if I can get over here, leave the front open. Okay, now we're going to take our snow blocks, and I'm using snow because it is not flammable, but you can use white wool as well if you prefer the appearance, or just any block in general if you don't want to go with a white block. We're going to count 3 blocks in, so creative mode, 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th block we're going to place our snow. And if you put one of these in each corner, you'll have your outline set up, so 2, 3, 4th block, and you can use your outline to better judge where your walls are going to be. I just find it a little bit quicker to do it this way. And we'll go over here and do the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4th block. Alright, so these walls are going to be 8 blocks high, and we want to count out to the center as well. We want to leave 3 blocks. So I'm just going to fill in this area here, and then I'm going to count it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so 10 blocks in is going to be our center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to break the blocks on either side of that. And that's going to be where the doorway will be at. Oop, fell down. So the doorway is going to be 3 blocks high, like that. And then the rest of these walls, just bring them up to 8 blocks, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that tall all the way around. Okay, so we've got our walls in for the first level here, and we can already see the pagoda starting to take shape. Now I'm going to use nether brick stairs for the roofing because it's pretty much the only red stair block aside from bricks, and I think it's a little bit nicer looking than regular brick. So in order to do this, you want to start by placing your nether brick stairs all along the top of the snow blocks here. When you hit a corner, the stairs should automatically turn around the corner, which is a very big improvement since my last Japanese house tutorial, which was actually my first tutorial. Back then you had to use slabs on the corners because these stair blocks wouldn't turn. It's just in the older Minecraft, back in the day. Alright, once you got those ones on, just drop down and put stair blocks all along the outside edge of the snow blocks here, just like we did before. When you hit a corner, just place a block like that, and then you can continue around. Okay, so there's the second level, and now we're going to want to go down another level. So just place a block behind it like that, and continue around, this time clicking on the sides in order to place your block. It's a little bit trickier, but that's what I find to be the quickest way to do it. And when you hit the sides, same thing, place a block there, or when you hit the corners rather, and then you continue all the way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've almost got this done. I just want to show you real quick, if you are in survival mode, how you can place these. Simply walk across, hold shift, and whoa, okay, apparently holding shift doesn't work on stairs. Let me try that again. Okay, there we go. So you just gotta be careful, and then you should be able to place the block. Maybe not. Okay, so when you're holding shift on a stair block, you have to actually be standing on the top half of the stair block like that. So make sure you're not down here. You have to be up here on the top half, and then you can place your stair blocks like so. And to get up to the roof, you can just build you can tower up or build a staircase, ladder, whatever you want. Be careful not to place them upside down. If you place them on the top half, they'll be upside down, so make sure you aim at the bottom half of the stairs when you're in survival mode. I make it look easy because I'm in creative mode, but it's actually pretty tricky to get this roof put in. So I'm just about all the way around here, and you want to basically do the same thing. Oops. Get around here. That's basically how you do the roof. To figure out how far you need to go, in this case, I want 3 blocks of space between my fences. So 1, 2, 3. So I need my stair blocks to end at this level here. If I look, that means I've got 2 more levels to go. So if you're building it to these same dimensions, you want 5 levels of stair blocks. Here we have 3, so we want 5 levels. So go around 2 more times, just like you did on that last level. Okay, so we've got the roof in now, and you'll probably notice the corners don't look quite right yet, but we will get to that. Before we do that, we want to put nether brick fences along the bottom of all these blocks on the bottom row of roofing. So the lowest row. We're not going to put them on any of the other ones. We want to go all the way around with the nether brick fence, and this just adds a nice little bit of trim, I guess you could say, to the roof. Makes it look a little more decorative. And in Minecraft, it's hard to achieve a Japanese look with the materials you're given. So there's a few little workarounds. This is one of them. Putting the fence posts underneath the roof, for some weird reason, does add a little bit of a Japanese flair to it. Even though looking at a lot of Japanese pagodas, you won't see these. It's very strange. But anyway, now that we've got those on, we're going to go ahead and do the corners. This part's going to be a little bit tricky, so I'm going to try to explain it so it's easy to understand. You want to break these 3 stair blocks and this stair block. Replace that one with a stone brick block, and then we want to break that stair block and replace it with one facing that way, which will add nice little end piece. Do the same with this one. And now, next thing we want to do, oh wait, that should actually be a stair block, my bad. Alright, we want the stone brick block to be there, put another one right there, and then go ahead and place a stair up against that on that side, put another one against it on this side, break this one right here, and put another one in, and it'll automatically connect to make a nice little square. And the next thing you want to do is put another stone brick block on top of here and break the 2 that are underneath it. And that adds a nice little raised edge or raised corner to the roof. and then we can break that stone brick fence, sorry. Put one under that block, under that block, under that block, and then you can put another one right there. Looks pretty good, I think. Okay, so you're going to want to do that on every corner, and I'll show it to you one more time so you don't have to pause the video and keep replaying that one spot. Hopefully this will make it a little bit easier to understand, especially considering I kind of messed up when I was explaining that one at first. Break this block, this one, and this one. Place stone brick block there, and a stone brick block on top of it. Replace this stone brick stair with one facing this direction. Do the same with this stone brick stair. And that's nether brick stair, I'm sorry. Nether brick stair against that block. Nether brick stair against that side of that block. Nether bricks block on top. Break the two underneath. Break that fence. Put a fence there. Fence there. Fence there. And a fence there. Now you can see it's starting to take shape. So just do that with the other two corners. And don't forget, like I just did, to replace this piece with another brick stair facing up against those ones. And that just helps it to blend in with the roof a little bit smoother. Okay, so now we have all four corners of the roof done. We're going to go ahead and put in the floor for the second layer. So we're using the spruce planks again. And all you want to do is at this top layer on the back of these nether brick stairs, just go along and fill in this whole area here, all along the top. Okay, so now that we've got the floor in for the second layer, we're going to go ahead and take the nether brick fence and border the entire thing all along these planks here, all the way around. Okay, so now we've got the fence around. Unlike the first layer where we went in 3 blocks, this layer we're going to go in 2 blocks. So from this block here on the inside of the nether fence, 1, 2, and on the third one we're going to place the corner block for our walls. And we're going to do that in every corner so we can get a good idea of where the blocks need to be. And again in this corner here, and the last corner over here. This is going to be our second floor of the pagoda. This is a pretty small pagoda. It's only got 2 floors. We're going to find the front. This is the front here, as you can see. And the middle of the front is going to be our little doorway. So we're going to count out for the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So on the 6th block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to break that one. And this one's just going to be 2 blocks tall, 1 block wide. And then we're going to fill in the walls here. These walls are going to be 7 blocks high, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want 7 block high walls all around this little area we outlined. Okay, so we have the walls for the second floor put up. Now we're going to start the roof of the second floor. Same as the roof on the first floor. You just want to place your nether brick stairs all around the top, and then start placing them along the front and or the side edges of the snow blocks here, and then again continuing outward just like we did on the first floor. Okay, and make sure that you stop when you're right above the nether brick fence. With these dimensions, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of roofing. Once you've done that, then we can put the nether brick fence underneath the roof all the way around, just like we did on the first level. Okay, and again, just like the first level, we're going to make the corners point upwards. So doing it the same way, we're going to break those 3 blocks, and then we're going to replace the edge stairs here with stairs facing that way, so it creates a nice little block here, or a little, I don't know what you'd call that, an edge. Alright, we're going to put nether brick blocks. Place stairs against that block. Come around to the other edge against that block. Replace that corner piece. And then knock out the bottom two. Knock out the fence. Put a new one in there, there, and there. And we have a pointed corner. And do that for the other corners. Okay, so we've got the roof done for the second level. And now for the top level here, which isn't really going to be a room, but you can turn it into a small attic if you'd like. Again, we're going to fill in with the spruce wood planks just like we did before and create a nice little floor. Okay, so we have our floor. You want to take your stone brick stairs, and I want to make sure we're on the front of the building again here. And we're going to place them along the wooden planks here on this side, and then come over to the other side and do the same here, just like that. And what we're going to do this time is a little bit different. We're actually going to bring these stone brick stairs up to a single point instead of going all the way around. So you're going to want to go and do second layer here. It's a little bit tricky. So keep popping up and down on these stair blocks. But just want to continue up, keeping it even on both sides until you reach a single point. Alright, so once you've gotten to this point, to do the top, just use nether brick blocks instead of stairs. Oop, keep falling. You can go all the way across the top here, and then you can break any blocks used to build up, like I did here. Alright, and now to fill in the other sides, we're going to take the nether brick stairs. We're going to move in one block for each level. If I can line up here. There we go. Oh, let's place some blocks. Like so. And notice how we are moving inwards by one block every time we go up. And the last one will go right there. And when you step back, it slants very nicely into the roof. And just repeat on the other side. This is why I said there isn't really an attic. You can use it if you want, but it's going to be a very small space. It's mostly just there to make the roof look nice. You might want to put some light inside too to keep mobs from spawning. Oops. Whoops. There we go. Alright, so that looks pretty nice. And to top off the roof, just to make it look a little more impressive, if you have it, you can grab some emerald blocks, because they kind of look like jade, and find, not there, right there. You can place an emerald block in there. Let's see, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in. So, oh, yeah, right there. And if you'd like, make a nice little decorative feature, you can do it just like that. And it just adds a nice little bit of decoration to the roof, making it look a little bit fancier, I guess you could say. Alright. Now that we've got the basic shape of the pagoda laid out, we are going to start decorating the outside walls and make it look a little bit nicer than it does right now. So, we'll start by framing the doorway here. So just replace these snow blocks with some wood logs. I'm using spruce logs. Go along the top here. If you do it like that, it looks pretty nice. Continue that upwards to make it look like there's support pillars here. Aim right there. A little bit of lag for some reason. Not sure why. Okay. And we're going to place that same design in front, like so. looks nice. Go over to the corner here, add a post, like that. Do the same for the other 3 corners as well. Okay, now we've got the posts on all the corners. We're going to replace these snow blocks here with, oops, if I can get it, gotta go around here and add a block. The new log placement can be a little bit tricky. There we go. Go all the way across, even with that bar, block, whatever you want to call it. Actually, I don't want that one there. Grab another snow block, place that there for the time being. That one doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, well, just like I had it the first time, facing that way. That seems to be the way we want it. Go ahead and do the same on this side here. Be easier to start over in this direction. Then you can come around, place it like that. And again, place that same design in front. This will give it a little bit more of a 3D appearance, like there's actually support beams here. We're going to take some fences along the bottom. We're going to line the edge, the outer edges here, like that. Now if you look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, and having an odd number is nice because we can place fence every other spot and we can get nice little squares out of this. And it just, I don't know, it kind of makes it look not really like shoji paper, but kind of like trim work you would see on a pagoda. Although it'd be nice if it was red, but the nether brick fences don't really look very good up here. I've tried it. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is grab some spruce wood stairs, and facing this direction, carefully place one right there. And facing this direction, place one right there. So you should get this odd shape here. Do the same here. Oops, not upside down. Do the same here. Oops. If I can get it to cooperate. Oh my gosh. Stairs are a little bit tricky sometimes. Okay, there we go. Same thing over here. Okay, now we want to take spruce wood slabs and bring those across the top, like so. And then across here, leaving a space in the middle. And in the middle, you want to put spruce wood planks, spruce wood stair on that, and a glowstone block under the stair. It adds just this nice little decorative shape. Looks pretty accurate compared to some pagodas. This is actually based off of an actual Japanese pagoda. That's where I got some of these shapes from. And we're going to do the same on these other sides here. We're going to put plank there, stair, glowstone. So it's pretty simple. Slabs across the top, slabs there, plank, stair, glowstone, and that just lights up the porch quite nicely. It's a very nice looking design. Alright, so we're going to come around to the edge here and just make it daytime. And just like we did over here, you can see where we've got our block. We're going to punch out the snow blocks all the way across, and then we're going to place our wood logs all the way across again. And the edge piece here isn't really important because you won't be able to see this, because we're going to cover it up with some more wood logs, just like that. And we're going to continue the same pattern all the way around the pagoda. Okay, so we've got the same support beam thing all the way around. We're going to count out on the side here and find the middle. It should be the same as the front, which means we want 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And right here we're going to make all the way up and break through that block there as well. All the way up here and make another support beam going all the way down, and do the same on the outside here. Break that block here so it looks like the beam's continuing all the way down, and that should give us a nice even appearance on both sides. And you're going to want to do that on the other two sides as well. Okay, so I just got the other two sides. Nice even appearance. 9 blocks on either side. And we're going to take that same design we used in the front, and we're going to use it in these spots as well. So we're going to put fences along the outline here, and then we're going to put a fence post every other block to give us that nice trim. And every other block, we'll get 4 squares out of this one. Then we can do the same thing we did in the front with the upper design as well, placing our stair blocks like so. And then the slabs across the top of those stair blocks. Slabs through there. Plank, stair, glowstone. If we back out, we can see the design works nicely for the sides as well. So we're going to put one more on this side. Can't really do more than one because we only have room for one more. And same as before. Second verse, same as the first. Alright, so just do that on the other two sides of the house, or the pagoda rather. Okay, so we have that done around the entire bottom layer of the pagoda, and that looks pretty nice. Now we're going to want to work on sprucing up the top layer here. So again, we're going to outline the doorway. By starting with these support pillars here. Now we're going to add in the top. We're going to continue around the entire top floor here. Oops. Just like we did with the first floor. So if you've noticed, I'm sure you have, the top floor is not much different from the first floor at all. It's a lot of repeating the same thing. And if you look at pagodas, you can look them up in Google Images or something. You'll notice that's pretty much true for most pagodas. The upper floors are pretty much just repeats of the bottom floor, a smaller scale. So we're going to go up on the outside here, just like we did on the bottom. You'll probably hear that a lot. And on the corners here, we want posts. Make sure they're on the corner and not on any of the sides. And then we can bring these all the way out here. And I just want to specify as well that you don't have to use the same blocks I'm using. I hear that in a lot of my videos. People will actually complain about the blocks that I'm building with, even though I specify in many of them that you don't have to use the same ones. If a block that I'm using is too flammable for your tastes, replace it with a block that's not flammable. For example, you may not like the shade of red that the nether brick offers. You may prefer regular brick, in which case go ahead and build with regular brick stairs instead. Just build it to suit your taste. So we've got these posts in now. We're going to find the center here as well. So we're going to count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that's the same as it was on the first time we went around. And we tried to count out that door in the front, if you remember. It was 6 blocks to the middle. We're just going to keep up this design all the way around. Okay, so we've got that done, and that's looking pretty nice. We're going to use the fence posts. This time, instead of making any designs, because it's a little bit shorter, because our door's a little bit shorter, we're just going to cover the bottoms entirely with fence posts. And this kind of helps to break up the design a little bit as well, so it doesn't look like an exact copy of the first floor, just to avoid the monotony of that. And if you remember that these walls were 7 blocks tall, that's to keep the bottom from looking too unproportionally small to the top, as well as creating a tiered look so the top floor doesn't look like it's at the same height as the bottom floor, though it can be hard to tell because of the extended roof. So once we've got that done, in order to light this area up, we're going to place our stairs in same way. I've seen this already, but I'm going to show it again. Whoops. And then you'll notice that we have 2 blocks here instead of 1 like we did down here. And so what we're going to do is actually place two glowstone. So we want to put 2 spruce wood planks, 2 stairs, and then 2 glowstone. And we still get that same decorative look, and we get to put our glowstone in and light up the area. So we're going to repeat that here, like so. And some people have been asking about my outro, the curse logo, and they were wondering what that was about. If you don't know, I am partnered with Curse, I believe also known as Union for Gamers, and it's been a great partnership. Definitely enjoying it. Alright, so for this area here, we're going to place wooden plank in at the same level as the other ones, and just throw in 1 glowstone, just to keep the same appearance. The sides are a little bit easier, because we'll have an odd number. Whoops, how did I do that? I don't know. We'll have an odd number to work with, just like we did on the bottom floor. So we won't have to worry about putting those 2 glowstone in. We'll only need to put in 1, like so. And just keep this up, continue around the entire top floor of the pagoda. Okay, we've got our decorative trim in place all the way around the top level. That looks really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is add the front porch steps and all that fun stuff. So we have a way up and down. Obviously, can't jump quite high enough to get up there. Okay, so we're going to start with the stairs, actually with the porch, but we need stair blocks first. I'm using cobblestone stairs for this, and you want to just line the entire front row here with your stairs. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm really enjoying the partnership with Curse. It's been working out really well. I was partnered with YouTube for a while, and then I ended up partnering with Curse, and so much better than when I was just partnered with YouTube alone. And if you don't know who Curse is, I'm sure a lot of you do, but Curse is the owner of MinecraftForums.net. I'm sure you've heard of those. But anyway, continuing with the build, we want cobblestone slabs. And we want 2 blocks out, straight out from the bottom of those stairs, all the way across the front. This is going to be our little porch area. I think porch is the proper term. It's not exactly very big. Deck, maybe? Walkway? I don't know. Not entirely sure what you'd call it, so I'm calling it a porch. We're going to need cobblestone blocks here for the edge. Bring that out like so. And then what you want to do is grab your cobblestone stairs again, and those are going to go one block under the slabs out in front, all the way across, or rather 6 blocks, not quite all the way across. We're going to go down, grab the blocks there, another level, again 6 blocks, and at the bottom level another 6 blocks, and then for the front here we're going to use, let's see if I can find it here, the chiseled stone brick, I believe it's called. Oops. And we're going to go all the way across over this way, and I'm actually going to stop there, put in the wall here, because we need stairs, again 6 wide, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to go down all the way to ground level, like so, and I'll finish off filling that part in there. And then underneath we're going to put stone brick blocks, just regular stone brick, and then under that more decorative or chiseled stone brick, just because we don't want the monotony of a single block going all the way down. Cobblestone block there, and over there, and let me just change the time to day. Okay, now that we've got that done, we're going to top off these chiseled stone bricks with some smooth stone slabs, double slabs. Give a nice decorative effect here, just to make the top look a little bit more polished, like it's the top of a banister or something like that. Looks pretty good there. Next we're going to add some decorative pieces to the ends, so we're using these stone brick stairs. We're going to place one facing that way, then one on the back facing that way, and we want another one on top facing that way, and on top of that one facing that way. Little bit tricky, not too difficult I think. Let's see, we want to build up a couple blocks, so we have one to place under. I'll place a block under, put another block there, so we can put another block under, and then you can break those top 2 blocks. We get a nice little decorative square piece. Don't know what that would be, but it looks nice. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to place a block facing that way and that way to get the base, and then we're going to place a block facing that way and that way for the bottom of the square. 2 blocks on top, break the middle one, so we can put a block underneath, put another block there, so we can put another block underneath on the other side, and break the top 2 blocks. That looks pretty good. Then just use cobblestone wall along the inside here. Alright, I'd say that looks pretty nice. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. We're going to add one more thing before we end this tutorial here. You may have noticed this is a 3x3 door, which you can't really do in Minecraft unless you do this. This is my idea, just to keep the baddies out. Place fences all the way around the outside here, and at the bottom, a fence gate. And then on the inside, pressure plate. Pretty simple. You got a door you can see through, mobs can't get in, skeletons can shoot through, so be careful. If you want to prevent skeletons from shooting through, you can place another fence gate, which you can close, or you can leave it open normally. When you walk through, that closes behind you. If you want to keep skeletons from shooting in, just close that one. But I'm not too worried about it, so I don't usually put the fence gate in at the top. You can still get out with a pressure plate like you normally would with a regular door. So I think that pretty much concludes the pagoda for this video. Stay tuned for the next video. We'll cover the outside area of the pagoda, where I'll be adding a nice little garden, some features. I will show you how to make a Japanese stone lantern, which is pretty cool. And I'll show you how to make a cherry tree and a nice little Japanese styled bridge as well. And then after that, I'll do another video tutorial for the inside of the pagoda. Such a big build, it requires 3 tutorial videos. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please click that like button. And if you have any questions or comments, suggestions, leave them in the comments section below. And let's see. And I've got a question for you to end this tutorial video. Question of the day: would you like to see a remake of my first tutorial, the Japanese house? The remake would involve, obviously, the newer blocks in Minecraft, as well as the newer block functions, such as stair blocks turning around corners. And I may upgrade it, make it larger. You let me know if you want to see a remake. Let me know in the comments section if you want to see anything specific in the remake, such as a larger build or some sort of specific design you want to see. Any suggestions, leave those along with it in the comment. So thank you for watching. This is the Black Belt Panda, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.